Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, senior economist, and boy, have we been busy today. First, we had markets sold off earlier on comments from the Israeli defense minister. Israeli Defense Minister Katz said Israel was waiting for the green light from the U.S. to resume the war, saying if it did, it would begin by targeting the supreme leader and return Iran to the dark age. This time, the attack will be different and deadly, delivering devastating blows in the most sensitive places, he said in a statement released by his office. Then we did see markets obviously pull back on that, and things were kind of quiet until around 1:20 p.m. Eastern Time, where the Israeli news, Channel 12, said that renewed fighting in Iran seems to be approaching. Although Trump is not eager to resume the war, he may not have a choice. So we saw markets further sell off on that. And then we heard that the Iranian parliament speaker resigned from the negotiating team following the Revolutionary Guard's intervention. And then after that, we heard that the Iranian state media said air defenses confronted hostile targets in Paran, south of Tehran, as eyewitnesses confirmed to Iran International several drones flew at a low altitude over the skies on Thursday evening. Tonight, with continuous sound of air defense fire heard in the area. We had a very big pullback on that. Then we just had Israel come out and say they are not the ones attacking Iran right now, citing Israeli military officials. Since then, we have seen a reversal in crude oil, pulling back on that, and a little bounce in the equity markets. Again, I can't stress enough how much headline risk is out there right now. Moving on, PMI, we had U.S. business activity picked up in April after nearly stalling the prior month, but supplier delivery times at factories worsened as the war in Iran disrupted supply chains, pushing a number of outright prices to a near 4-year high. So it is starting to creep into the United States. We are not completely insulated from this. The improvement mostly came from the manufacturing sector and driven by what S&P Global said was stock building in the face of concerns over supply availability and price hikes. We kind of talked about that this morning, that it might be pre-stockpiling because of concerns on supply issues at a later date. And the April PMI is broadly consistent with the economy struggling to manage annualized growth in excess of 1%, with the vast service sector acting as a principal drag. So, yes, the numbers were good, but the underlying information that is in those numbers was not so good. We had the U.S. 30-year mortgage rate drop to 6.23%. This is a further decline from last week at 6.30%. But if you remember, before the war, it was at 5.98% just before Israel attacked Iran at the end of February. But those rates are coming down. Those are Freddie Mac's numbers. And we now have the Dallas Fed released a Q1 update to their energy survey that came out today due to the Iran war. Basically, this is not a drill situation just because the prices are higher. I keep saying oil companies are going to need to see sustained oil prices until they commit to start drilling more. So in that, there was a question asked, do you see U.S. oil production increasing in response to Iran? There was 32% said no change whatsoever. 43% said more than zero, but not more than 250,000 barrels per day. So again, it doesn't look like everybody's rushing out to start drill just because of higher oil prices right now. And with all of that, I will send it to Jim for an edge report. I'll keep everybody updated in the chat should we hear any other information out.
Thank you, Tracy. And in case you missed the morning stream, happy birthday again, Tracy. Tracy's birthday today, chat. Light it up. All right, let's take a look at the E-mini S&P. I have a 30-minute chart up. We talked about this a couple hours ago. We didn't, we only had a 16.67% double break probability from the last 6 months. So it didn't look like it had any potential to do that, except for the fact that the IB, US IB was only 22 handles. So that's kind of, kind of tight. And sure enough, we had a double break, and we had a big double break. As Tracy said, news-driven market. We just saw it live in real time. Make sure you have your stops in, best practices for sure. Where are we going now? So this S1, in my humble opinion, is important, and I'll tell you why. It's an area of interest. A lot of traders look at it, and it used to be support here overnight, right? Pre-market, it was support. We broke through it. I'm drawing a rectangle around it, right? And now it's resistance in my mind. So if we get a candle closing above it, okay, that's over. That resistance has been conquered. Right now, we're just trading right at it just about, and we'll see if we can kind of keep on moving up to VWAP, which is the next target up here, approximately 71.41-ish, give or take. A couple of little volume nodes forming along the way. The main point of control is all the way back up at 71.65. Haven't seen those prices, though, in over an hour. But on the downside, I'm looking, we already conquered that one-day min. It's still a potential to hit it again. We got the S2, the other pivot level. That's kind of important to me. And I have a little target wick down here. I circled that. Things break down, then I'm looking for that target wick. Again, we got to break down again below previous session's lowest for me to get all excited about it. But target wick down here, 0 DTE put support, not too far behind. It's 70, 75. So those are kind of key levels here in the E-mini S&P. Should this thing be fake news and we just totally get a turnaround, really we had trouble getting through that JAX 3 at the top at 71.75. We had one candle close above it, and that was it. Did not achieve the R1 a little bit further up. This would require new highs on the session. And then that 0 DTE call resistance level, 7,200, seems kind of far away at this point, but you never know. Now, the range today's range is 102 points. The 34-day average range is 116.5 points, so about 88% of the range. And I know it's not ATR, but it's your average range. That's all it is. And so keep an eye on that. So there is some room to grow up or down, or one way or the other. Let's move over and see how the Bitcoin handled all the excitement. Real similar price action. Let's let the data populate here for a second. I mean, we worked all the way down to that one-day min, which is at 77,000. And then turned it around. So this is looking like the equities. This is actually looking a little stronger than the equities. We're literally tracking almost above 78,000 in the Bitcoin, and that's surprising. We'll look at a daily chart in a minute. But we crossed over VWAP right now. Buyers are in control. We crossed over that 9 EMA that apparently everyone is so fond of looking at. And then we have really, the Globex Open here really kind of defines the upside resistance. Yeah, we wicked through it 1, 2, 3, 4 times recently. Really couldn't get any traction over that. But we'll see. This is looking like a pretty encouraging candle, as Stowe would say. Top of the value area, 78,300. We'll see if we could conquer that as kind of the next milestone up for the Bitcoin. Just to go back to the intraday, remember, IBIT has been gaining assets left and right. Here's the last 4 days. If you look back the last 6 days, it's even more millions piling into IBIT, the ETF that kind of tracks Bitcoin. So that's why I'm kind of tracking it, because we could see some real investment flows coming into it right now. And sure enough, it's jiving with this channel. This trend channel is up. Look at these 8 EMA crossing over the 50. The 20 is about to cross over the 50. That purple line's the 50. So that's kind of bullish. And this line in the sand here is kind of support and resistance. Now it's support, and we just rounded up to 75,000, sorry. RSI is not really helping. I don't really see too much convergence or divergence there with RSI. It's just kind of sitting there. But my ultimate target is right here, November 21st swing low of 80,745. And let's just really quickly glimpse at the bond market, and we'll just take a look at the daily chart really quickly here. We're still, we're kind of in the bottom part of my Big Mac here, right below my line in the middle. That's a support and resistance line, approximately 114. Think 114, nice even number. We're a little bit behind it. Small body candle, kind of equal size shadows on the top and the bottom. Moving averages are just tangled in love sideways. There's not really any crossing going on or trending going on. This has been a pretty sideways market. If you think about it, we've been in this bigger trend range, 114.25 at the top, and at the bottom, I'm just going to call it approximately 113.09, 113.10, 113.10, and that's been going on really all of the month of April. I don't think this Fed meeting is going to change that, or anything else is going to change that. We're kind of stuck in the middle. Auctions have been decent, actually. So we'll go from there. That is this afternoon's Edge Report. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's get to our main event, trading the close. We have three spectacular young traders with us today. We have Salma, Nick for a tick, and Christian trading boxes. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Hey, guys.
Well, we finally got some movement, huh?
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, exciting. Let's go around the horn and see what everyone's thinking. Salma, you go first.
Hi, Jim. I just took shorts off the retest of the 90 MA, the 15-minute. I kind of front ran it a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I'd like to see us go lower. I know the other guys are in some longs.
Where are you
May the
short
odds
from?
be in our favor. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sorry. I'm sure YM. My
You sure
apologies.
YM? Whoa.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. That's the one that I've been like really trading today.
Okay. And why is that one your favorite today?
No particular reason really. Just decided to take that over the others.
Got it.
But yeah, I managed to catch that drop. I closed much earlier than, I didn't think we would dump that much. So I sat here and watched it continue to dump without me. And then I did buy the bottom. I had a level here, December highs, bought longs, and then that news, whatever, just shot us up. Covered that too early, and now I'm gonna go ahead and say that, we've approached weekly open, previous day low. We're also at the 90 MA on the 15-minute. Front ran it a little bit, but this is where I would want sellers to step in and push price back down. So yeah, that's what I've got.
Thank you, Salma.
Yeah,
Nick,
no problem.
What are you thinking, Nick?
What am I thinking? I mean, we're still kind of being dominated by headlines, but I will take any points when it's given to me as a gift like this, with is basically us holding that 700 spot from earlier in the week that I think I talked about. It's just a spot I was going to continue to watch, and we were holding earlier in the week as well. So I'm down to runners. I already got 2 off on this violent V that we kind of have out of that low. So do we settle back inside 27,000? This is kind of the decision spot that I'd be watching, or do we go make another new low? So stops in profit at above break even, and I'm hoping just to ride this up a little bit higher.
That's a beautiful situation you got, Nick. I like it.
Thank you. I feel bad that I fumbled the short from the top ropes earlier this morning, so at least I've made up for it now.
Yeah, no FOMO. You're doing great. Christian, what are you thinking, man?
So let me go over this plan here that I drew out this morning, which the trade that I'm long on is pretty much from the plan. So we had broken out of this 2-day consolidation here. We back tested it yesterday in the afternoon when we had that, spike lower. We eventually just had another spike lower here. And scenario 2.1 for me was that if we fail to hold the breakout or prior week high, we can come back down here to prior day low, or the bull bear zone of this 2-day range, or I can't remember how many days this is, but we did exactly that. We came down to prior day low, this 720, 730 zone, which was the prior bull bear zone. And so per my plan, I took long. I did get filled a little bit. There was some slippage there, but I was already able to take 2 partials off. Like Nick, I have my stop at break even, and I am looking to see if we can push back up.
I got it. All right. Super, super awesome. By the way, Chris, say August 15th, save the date. I do believe there's a night Dodgers game that night.
Ooh, I'll be saving that date.
All right, all right. Um, Having said that, guys, I'm going to dip into the chat. I appreciate you guys, everybody in the chat. Thank you for being part of NinjaTrader Live. If you're not in the chat listening, thank you for being part of NinjaTrader Live. We appreciate it. That subscription button, don't be shy. It's free. Greatly appreciate subscriptions. And thank you for those of you who have done it. It means a lot to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to dip in the chat. And you guys, best of luck on your trades.
Bye, Jim.
Take care. Have a good weekend. Or maybe I see him tomorrow.
What's up, Cool Down Dave? What's up, chat?
Hey, guys.
How we doing?
What's up, guys? Cooper in the house. Jeff. How's everybody doing? Jude. Yo mama in the house.
Yo, mama is always here.
Ola. How many R's did I get today? All the R's.
Yeah, Chris is the R.
I am the R. Like the Matrix, the one R.
Thoughts on an ES short right now? This is the spot. It kind of needs to re-op here, at least on NQ here, or it's probably going back up to 27K. I don't love the short just because we're violently kind of Ving out of this. And when that usually happens, we probably settle somewhere back in the day's range in the initial balance. And that's roughly back up towards the 27K mark. And for ES, that's kind of going to put us back into like another 10 points higher. So could try there. But I'm not really looking for a short right here, right now. I want higher. Like, let's go up to all this lovely MGI here.
That is a nasty candle, though. I would have to agree with you on that.
Oh, it is. I mean, I was
Which one?
gifted.
Like
this.
the previous 30-minute. It's just, that is the nastiest hammer of all hammers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we bounced from the 9 DMA on the daily, so that was the spot.
You said the 90?
9 DMA.
Oh, DMA. Oh,
I say
okay.
D for like daily, so you know which time frame I'm looking at.
I got you. I thought you said the 90 EMA, and I'm like, whoa. What
The
hell?
365-day moving average. Sorry to hear that, Jeff. You got wicked out of your long at 70.10. Hey, I took that long with you. I was long at 08, right before that breakout in the morning, and you got wicked out. What happened there? So when I took that long here, let me show you here on the chart. I took this long right here on this little wedge breakout, and I have my stop at the lows. So I was able to deal with this little pullback here. And then as I sat through that, I mean, the IB strategy also set up and that paid well, but we got around the same entry. Yeah, you got to trade the 90, or not the 90 EMA, the 90 MA, okay? You moved your stop to break even. Does your data tell you to do that? I would suggest to go back and review when it's required for you to move your stop to break even. Like Nick has to stop at break even. I have my stop at break even, but we may have different rules as to why we need to do that at certain points. And if those rules are met, then we'll move him to break even. But If you took that long and then you're saying you got wicked out, that means the next candle pullback that pulled back to 699 or 700, you got stopped out for 10 points. You might have moved your break even too soon. What's my IB strategy? The cliff notes that I've been telling people are that I'm looking to buy the higher low once the IB is set. So you have your IB here, okay? And when we come back down and create a higher low, like here, I'm looking to buy that. I'm essentially waiting for buyers to show up to prove that the low has been put in. We reverse back up and then we pull back. I'm buying that higher low. So I got long at the break of this 1044 candle. It hit 4R, I partialed out, and then on the rest, I got stopped out at break even.
Oh, you guys are doing your own competition, right?
Yeah, me, Nick, and Jack. Yeah, Jack.
I don't know
Sick
if we
invite,
announced that
guys.
yet.
But,
They
but
did
Nick can't
earlier.
trade past the close, okay? No cheating.
Well,
He's gonna cheat.
We'll see how it goes. It's end of month, so could have some fun.
Listen, I'm not trying to trade till.
No, I have noticed that there's a difference between the three of us and when it was me against Leo and I saw a chance to push back against one of your mentors and friends, as always.
Wait, didn't you trade after the close with Salma too on that competition?
No, we
Oh,
closed
no.
that literally at
we
4.
had the handshake agreement.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can talk about it. Next Thursday, last day of the month, we're doing a 1-hour arena competition. Me, Jack, and Chris competing against each other for bragging rights and to shame the other two on who is the better power hour trader during end of the month shenanigans that is likely to lead to us oversizing and doing some dumb things. So come have some fun with us next Thursday for the final hour of the trading month, as we will be doing a fun little arena competition to close out the session.
It's 2 hours.
2 hours, but isn't it just an hour? Like that we're only doing the comp for an hour?
Oh,
Or
I didn't know that.
I don't know the full rules just yet. We will get them to you.
Just kidding.
Look at that graphic, though. Wow. Hang that in the Louvre.
Hey, Art, thanks for joining us. First time. Hey, Chris, how's it going? What did I see in the area to buy there? So in this earlier, oh wait, are you talking about the current long or the morning long that I talked about? Dude, me too. The hell's going on over there? Now? For now, the lows was at prior day low, and it was prior day low. It was the daily 9MA, and also it was the bull bear zone of this prior couple day range here. You see this consolidation in NQ, the bull bear zone meeting the zone that separates, or that really tells you when price gets above it, we push up. When price gets below it, we push down, right? That's a bull bear zone. So we came back, that was an area of interest if the prior week high or the range resistance failed. It did. We came back down here to that support area, prior day low, and my requirements were met, right? That's another thing. So you can identify an area, but you also need maybe additional requirements or parameters to be met in order for you to then execute and put on risk. So my requirements were that we had a 5-minute RSI divergence into these lows, right? So if I go to the 5-minute here, you can see that we have a lower low, lower high, second lower low. Into that second lower low, we had an RSI divergence, which usually indicates a reversal. And my entry rule triggered, and I got long. It did fill me late. There was a lot of slippage, but thankfully this big push helped me take my partials. And now we chop into the close. All right, guys, we have the link working now. So if you click on the link,
We got
you
it.
didn't see that. If you click on the link now for the competition, you can go ahead and join us to battle it out.
Okay, so it says officially the time is from 2 to 5 Eastern,
Well,
but you guys are on stream from like 2:15ish to 4 p.m.
listen, we have to like stop at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
As soon as the bell is there, I'm stopping. Like I said, it's a different situation this time. Yeah.
Chris, do you believe that?
I mean, if there's like a difference of like $5, I know he's gonna try and.
Depends on what the final prize is outside of bragging rights.
We can do our own price.
Wow,
be
Cooper
trusted.
said Nick can't be trusted.
Yeah, you really got to know him this weekend.
Yeah,
huh?
I was like, Cooper, I thought we were friends. I'm pretty sure you and I hung out in Miami.
I don't think I've ever traded until settlement. Maybe just like take profits on an earnings event. Do I do my plans before the market open in the mornings or the prior night? I do them both.
Oh, I know this. I know this. I know the answer to that. He does it in the morning.
How do you know that?
We talked about this.
Oh, we did. But
Yeah.
yeah, Paulo, I do both in the afternoons. I do like a daily brief, which it looks at the daily time frame and the 4 hours, sort of to give me an idea of what the overall daily structure is. And in the morning, I do like my plan off the hourly. And then trade the plan. I just show up and execute during the day. I don't need to really think much. Trade the IB strategy, swing trade. That's all.
I still don't know how you find time to do all that in the morning.
I would love to be on the East Coast. No, I think that's too late. Probably like, Nick, does the market open at 8:30 for you?
Yeah,
Or
8:30 in Central.
7:30?
No, 8:30.
8:30. Yeah, you're done at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like a very, I think this is why Central Time is the superior time zone for trading, because it feels very much like a traditional 9 to 5. Like you're at the desk, a little before 8, you're kind of done. I mean, unless I'm doing this, I'm usually done before 3, but for the most part, you're done by 3:30 and can kind of go on with your life. So it's not the worst time.
I think
If you're an
that's a
early
better
person
schedule.
like you kind of are, or I am, the West Coast is fine because I would probably rather be completely done with my day by like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, but then you have to go to sleep, pretty early.
Yeah, I already do.
What time are you in bed?
I'm usually in bed by 8.
What?
Oh my God. What the hell?
You guys know I have a 18, not even an 18-month-old baby that I put down, and then I go like shower, change, like get comfy, and like I'm in bed and watching a show or a movie at like 8:30.
Bro, what? 8 o'clock?
Well, I mean, it makes sense. When you have a newborn, yeah.
I got a baby and I get up at 5 a.m. to go work out.
Yeah.
Come on,
no.
Salma.
No, I'm not. I can't get behind that. I'm sorry.
I mean, Stowe and I tried to loop you in this weekend into his old man swim club vibe.
That's why
Oh.
with the second the fork and the knife were placed on the table, he was gone. He's like, my time to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't think we ever saw Stowe. Like, he didn't hang out with us past 9 o'clock or whenever the events were over.
Mm-mm.
You too, Nick. You kind of disappeared.
I mean, I was there pretty late both nights. The first, dinner, I went to call the wife, and then it was like half the group had wandered off, and apparently you guys somehow stayed there till late. So,
Bro, I was making sure I was helping the hotel people close up the lobby like
Oh, Friday night?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Oh no, Sunday we were gone. Thursday,
Friday night,
Friday,
I think it was
Saturday.
an early night for. Oh no, you stayed
Bro, no,
you
we
stayed there
stayed till
late.
2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like
And what'd you guys do after the bar? Just went back
we
or
hung out. We hung out in the lobby.
till like 5 in.
Savannah goes, I wouldn't consider what we were doing as helping. Yeah.
I couldn't say. I had a flight at 8 a.m.
So did
yeah,
I. Bro,
I had an
I
early
was on
flight.
1 hour sleep.
Listen, you're 25. Okay, it's different.
Listen, Linda.
I was going to like 4 or 5 day raves at your age.
Okay,
I
I've
can't
never
even do
done
one
that.
night of that anymore.
Did you guys hear that Jack his Uber was dropping him off at 8 in the morning from his night out, and Merritt was getting in the same Uber to go to the airport?
Really?
It's funny as hell.
I can't do that anymore.
All right, this is damn. We need to get stopped
Send
out of
it.
this. There you go.
Send it higher.
I blame Jim for this.
Whoa, what just happened?
We got a nice little wedge pop here.
Still think we drop.
I
I
think
will
we're
wait
just gonna
though.
be range bound. We have too many earnings coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, so many leaders are strong, like semiconductors.
Yeah. Why the 700 long? I mean, it was this lovely little bottom of this top node from last week, as well as even kind of the bottom of it too for this week, or at least the last like rolling 5 days here. So not the worst spot at 26,700 to try along. Took me 2 attempts, but so far, generational buying going on here at the all-time high. Crazy.
Kinda
Until
wanna
after the
try
close.
crude longs.
Was that also previous week point of control? I don't know. I thought last week's POC was like 480s on NQ. Like looking at this, I think it was. Yeah. Like right here at 480s. It might have been last week's like value area high. Maybe not. I don't know. I'd have to look. That was kind of like the lows from Friday and the overnights and stuff. So but we're just going to keep pushing this back to 27K.
Yeah, software continues to hurt. Although Crowd and Palo Alto have had nice week. So if we can hold this pullback, no reason why we can't push out.
Sam, my reasoning for longing crude would be the fact that we've been holding the 9 EMA since basically Euro close. We also have 95.20 as like immediate support. This is anything above 95.20, I would say, is bullish. And yeah, this previous 15-minute candle close as basically like the doji setup that I would always take. It just looks like really good for, if you invert the chart, it would look really good for lower, which would be good for higher. Worth a shot, in my opinion, although stops are a little tight here. See. I think someone else also asked me my thoughts on crude earlier. I missed the comment though. I forgot who asked. But yeah, anything above 95.20 and I like it. Oh, you did? Okay. I thought it was someone else. Yeah, thanks, Art Economics. Typically it would do maybe a wider stop, but just, took a loss on YM, so don't wanna have a wider stop on this. Nick, you've been doing a great job holding those runners.
I'm trying.
This is like second time we're on stream and you've got like a 100+ point runner.
I mean, without another headline, there's no way this comes back and gets me. So I'm just trying to at least hold this for another 30 points and see if sellers want to offer there. We are creeping inside initial balance. So us settling back to kind of unchanged here to the open a little bit higher is really all I could expect out of this.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God,
we're at
Chris
the overnight
too.
VWAP here. Like we're back in the opening range. So there's really not a whole lot left to want here.
Those
I just realized Chris
9
is...
EMA. Yeah, me too.
Guys, bottom tick that, dude.
Those daily 9 EMA bounces on daily time frame are so powerful. That's all the pullback was.
I was long that too, and then it shot up too quick for me to even try and move my TP.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys do? Like when that news came out, did you guys already have your TP much higher, or were you guys you were able to move it quick?
I had to move two got hit right away, and I had to move my last one.
Oh, okay.
I was still in my 3 when this little FU happened, and then I covered one at previous day low on this little retest, and then I covered another somewhere around here, and then runner for the last bit.
Oh, okay, so you guys were holding multiple, and you already had your partials.
I got 100 on just about, I think, on at least both of these. I think I got 120 on the second one. So it's been a nice trade.
Nice. Yeah, for me it was just I think I was only in with 5 micros, and I only had TP 4-5. I didn't have partials on that.
ES is rejecting here, which I don't love.
I moved my stop up.
Crude's back to break even for me.
Under this recent consolidation. So if it comes back down, I'm probably done for the day.
Am I trying to blow up this whole deal over $500 is the question.
Yeah, don't. You
Well,
guys are up so nice. What's like the longest you've held a runner for, guys, like point wise?
Um, depends. Are we talking micros, minis?
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
Just points.
I've had 1,000 point micro
Shut up.
before.
1,000 points?
Yeah.
Wow.
2022.
Wowee.
I
Mine
woke
was
up to it.
980.
I woke up to it. Like I had stop in profit on a short in 2022 and in micros and woke up to like two of them being up 1,000 points.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
That's the way 2022 was. Just was wake up, press the red button, and it usually worked. It taught me nothing about trading.
I bought the 23K low last month or this month, and I sold it for 900 points. I wish I had it still.
Nice. Yeah, I did the same, Chris, and I sold it for about 70 points. So that's
The stop
the
was
trauma
probably
that I
like
bring.
10, 15 points, huh?
Yep.
Because that low was just so small.
I mean, you had to. The first one I wouldn't have caught. The second attempt was when I got in, when we broke below 23K again, and kind of was back in like at 23, almost 100, and then I sold it shortly thereafter. So not great execution. Those are swing points. I just need to be better about letting the trade kind of play out and not trailing the stop up.
You know what will help you is swing trading.
I know. I'm trying to get back into it soon.
Imagine holding these like Nvidia futures on this move that we had. Oh man.
Yeah. Single stocks may make it interesting.
Yeah, I'll be swing trading those.
If the 15-minute candle closes anything like this on YM, like a shooter, I would take shorts. I do have a limit set. I'd want to see us come back up a little bit and then drop. But it's looking good right now. We got 2 more minutes till this 15-minute candle closes. It's a shame they had to stop me out first. All right, crude is pushing here. It might not even come back. YM might not come back up. Tap my limit.
I think I'm
Sheesh.
gonna call this. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, this breakout is failing here.
I don't love what ES is doing.
Yeah, they should. Supro.
This is moving really wacky.
We're trying to create a higher low here against this recent breakout. If it holds and then pushes back up, I'll move my stop up to this recent candle low. But if it fails here, then we're gonna have a failed breakout. And we have some earnings today, so we might just chop around as well. Who says single stock futures are not 1256? It's a futures product. Why wouldn't it have the same benefits?
Ooh, Nope, don't want to refresh. Thanks.
We're getting a little bit of a bounce. See if it holds.
I think I really like that. That 15-minute candle close. I liked it more as a shooter than I did as a doji, but I'll take it. Come on. Guys, make sure you fill out that link for the meetup so that you guys can have a chance to hang out with us. We'd love to meet you guys in person. Past weekend was awesome, and I can't wait for the next trip. Tell us where you live. If there's enough people there, we might come there. All right, it doesn't seem like it's gonna push back up to hit my limit. I wouldn't mind, to be honest. Yeah, Jeff, I'm gonna keep it there for probably another 2 more minutes.
Can we push?
DJ, I just look at the way candles form and the way they close, and then I just base my trades off of that. I like to play. I mean, there's different names for the candles that I like to trade, but basically, in the easiest way possible to explain it, just anything that's like a fake or a false breakdown and breakout. So, like this candle here, we're trending higher, buyers pushing price up. This was green at one point. We were trying to push, and then sellers came in right before the candle closed and closed it as a doji. This long wick to the upside is telling me this was a false breakout, and not to mention that it was in conjunction with a fib level I have here. And so to me, this looks like what would be a potential short setup. I just don't want to get in right away. I think they might retrace it a little bit higher, and that's why I have my limit up here. But yeah, that's typically the kind of plays that I would like to get into. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, no problem. I took the same setup on crude.
All the fun just like died here. Like, come on.
I mean, you guys got green candle after green candle after green candle.
I know. I wanted more.
Damn.
Gluttony.
No, I'm gonna cover if we lose 900 here.
Yeah, if we lose this higher low, I'm out. Because then that'll mean this breakout is failing. All right, I'm out of the rest. Good trade.
You guys should have stayed in though, because you got Chris in the chat saying there's no short setup here.
I'm
Only
still
longs.
holding. I'm just watching the area.
Yeah, just hold. This looks like it wants to puke to me, but
Mm-hmm.
Well, the breakout failed out of that recent consolidation. So to me, and for that reason, I'm out.
yeah, I removed my limit for shorts just because I don't think it'll come back up and fill me there. But
Last chance, buyers. You got to defend right here, right now.
Me?
There we go.
Me? Oh, nothing. Just hanging around.
Me? Just hanging around.
bro, who'd I say that to in Miami? I used that meme.
That was on, I think it was on Friday night.
That
No,
was to you?
Thursday night, somewhere when we were at the lobby.
Who, me? Just hanging around. It's hilarious. That night was so fun.
Yeah, every night.
All right, yeah, we lose this level here. I think we can definitely puke.
Ooh, Jackson Hole for a meetup there. Everybody put your location there. Do you guys do the snow?
Let's do that. I would like press credentials for the Jackson Hole Symposium in August for a meetup. I will sit next to Craig and Tracy and ask a very dumb question, likely. That would be my goal if we did a Jackson Hole meetup.
Do you guys do this?
It would have to be during the Fed conference.
I would prefer not to do snow.
Girl, you
but I
can't
wouldn't mind
do
going there.
Miami Heat or the snow. Where
Buddy,
are you
I'm from Jersey,
right?
where the snow here is brutal. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is snow where you can go up the little hill and then.
Tracy goes, I'm down.
Tracy, we should do it.
I've seen some nice TikToks of Wyoming. Like, I would be down for that as well.
Mr. Powell, how do you decide what color tie to wear? Yes, it would be something in that realm of just like the most unnecessary dumb question that somehow I was called on. That's why no one's going to give me a press credential. Let's be serious.
Or Powell's going to be like,
me?
I'm not answering that today.
Powell won't be there, will he? Well, we'll find out.
No,
we
he
will
won't
find
be
out
there.
if Powell is still going to be Fed chairman for the foreseeable future. I learned his term technically doesn't expire till I think the end of next year. Technically.
Well, no, so he won't be Fed chair anymore, but he'll still be part of the Fed if he so chooses to.
Yeah, there was like a couple variables, and they talked about it on Saturday.
Tracy, I'm sure will chime in here and
I don't know
school everyone on that.
What exactly?
But we have like a lame.
my
takeaway from Saturday was like we have a very much like a lame duck Federal Reserve right now, where it's just like nothing's probably going to happen, and nothing ever happens. So
nothing ever happens.
I'm using the 9MA. Not a simple
guys. I know there's other things
daily.
working. I guess is what I'm saying. We don't know if I don't know. I'll let the smarter people explain it in the chat.
I don't know. We're talking about the low at 71.44, not. If you're looking at a moving average, you're not looking at the low of price. It's the average. So I don't. Maybe I'm not understanding your question.
Can we hold this, please? And bounce a little
Can
higher
we
again?
not?
Are you short again?
Well, I'm trying to fill on shorts. Yeah. A
In what,
slight
1 a.m.?
pop. Yeah.
Why do you hate equities, Salma? Why are you trying for the demise of equities
I'm
today?
just a mean reversion trader. It's just
No, I was trying to short from much higher, so I completely understand.
listen, you caught your points, you made your money. It's my turn. There you go. Tracy says he can stay till term is up. I feel like also though, if they wanted to drop this, they would have already.
I use SMAs. For the SMA, I do use 9. For the EMA, I use the 20 and the 50. And those are EMAs because I have a cloud EMA versus like the moving average. So I'm looking at the space between the 20 and the 50, while for the 9, I'm looking at that specific moving average.
This is so slow. He talks in 4 minutes. Is he just scheduled to speak every single day? I don't get that. Jose, someone in chat said that Trump is to speak soon. I don't know if that's true, but yeah.
Yeah, this is weak. After this breakout here failed, that was your in data, guys. You needed to see a higher high, higher low from here and then push out higher. When that breakout fails, you got to change in structure and you start a downtrend, which is why I wanted to move my stop up to protect the last runner here. And then now I can chop around.
I even like this setup more now that it's forming on the 30-minute time frame.
Did you get your short?
No, I'm still not in. But the 30 minutes about to close, hourly is about to close. Should see, price pop a little bit. Potentially fill me and then drop.
Is that sell limit just an order that you have there that you need to execute?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought when it went through, it executed.
No. So I had it, then price started to drop. I canceled it, and then I figure I put it back because we're coming on this hourly close. We'll see though. We are entering power hour.
No, there it is. Okay. All right. Last chance, buyers. I was going to say, I'm not seeing any aggressive like sells until just now, but I was still kind of giving buyers a chance there. Last gas effort here at 75. Otherwise, I'm out. And there it is. And we're out.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I gave back like a good 100 points, so that's unfortunate, but they finally leveraged into it there. It'd still hold right here, but I'll take it. That was a runner. Oh, of course it is. Going to try to push this back
I
up.
canceled my limit on that.
But nice trade. Solid trade after missing
Good
it.
stuff, Nick.
No, it could definitely bounce like right here, like overnight low, the week view ops right there, week mid. So, and even like just looking at today's structure, like this is where that shelf kind of just drops to nothing. So could be defended, but good enough for me.
What's going on here? Stocks are pulling back. Yeah, I do not want to close this name.
You don't want to what?
I'm long some stocks that I don't want to close, but I'm going to have to if they pull back.
What are you in?
Micron.
Oh, nice. Nice. So it's crazy how MU was consolidating for months, like what,
Yeah.
last year? And it just out of nowhere started skyrocketing. And it was like skyrocketing under the radar too. This was before everyone even realized. And yeah, now it's on a tear.
Yeah, it's a leader.
Crazy.
If you joined us late, next Thursday, Chris, Jack, and I are entering the arena to compete against each other for the last day of the month in a competition that is just Power Hour. And I think we're trading minis. I haven't quite looked at the full specs.
It is.
For whoever can cook the best brisket, that's the arena.
Well, good luck to you both because you're in California, and I don't think Jack would legally be allowed to have a grill in his place of residence. Look at that
I'll
graphic.
make the best brisket tacos. So good luck to you, sir.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys what you can trade since Nick and Chris, you guys should know this, but you can trade 2 minis on ES and in Q.
Oh,
And then it's 3 micros on Bitcoin, gold, and crude.
oh, it's a party.
There you go. I signed up, so
slinging some micro Bitcoin, huh?
I'm excited.
Just gonna go all out for the last 2 hours.
Hopefully the last 2 hours are more fun than this.
Well, we're making our points. You're up, no, in that oil long. So guys, we had some great trades, good discussions here. Get some likes up for the network. Subscribe. Nick said he'll send you a brisket if you subscribe. So
A lot of briskets he's got to send out.
I mean, I've got 2 in my freezer. I got to cook.
he said he'll do a IRL stream of him teaching us how to cook a brisket.
We got to get Nick on TikTok.
I am on TikTok.
Well, we got to get you on Food Talk. We need you to start
Food
posting
Talk.
some food content.
I'm too old to do that stuff. It's like the people just have like fast cut edits of things, and I've seen somebody actually like show how they do it with a second camera. I'm like, that looks miserable. Like they have
That's
one
funny.
recording the full thing, and then they have another that's like over them, and they just constantly are like hitting record and like setting shots up. I'm like, this takes forever to show me chopping an onion. No, thank you.
Hey, if you're replacing your corporate job income, and you don't know how to trade,
I mean, I
you'd
guess
be doing
if,
that.
if I was getting paid probably, or making what those people were making on just sponsors from like knife companies and all the other things,
Yeah.
like, yeah, maybe I would do it.
If
Well,
I was in
yeah.
trading and TikTok was making me 25 grand a month, I'd be all over that.
That's fair.
You can be doing both.
I mean, someone could. I mean,
Oh.
but I'm easy. Like, someone could just send me a free grill. Like, send me one of the brands. Like, could just send me a grill, and Snake River could send me a brisket, and I would do a full piece of content just for that. They don't even have to pay me. Just give me the free grill and a brisket. Happy to spend a day doing it and then editing it another day. I'm
Now
easy,
Nick's
though.
motivated.
I guess I'm cheap compared to some of these others out there.
Nick for a grill.
Is it going to hold this, or are we going to lose it? Are you guys trading? Well, you may have missed it. Chris and I were long from the lows
trades.
and covered it for 200 points each.
Yeah.
So yes, we were trading.
All right, I'm filled on those shorts. Moved my limit a little bit lower. Here's the retest of the 90 EMA and the 30 minute.
Well, you know what I can do is
H pattern on the 10 minute. Let me see that. Yeah, it will look a little bit cleaner on yeah, the 10 minute is probably the cleanest if it does actually form. Good eye, Nando. Nice job, Sam.
Have I tried Redbird Barbecue? I have not. I don't even know where that is. Let's see.
Whoa, chill, Mr. Market.
Oh.
You don't tell me that.
Sir, I'm in Dallas. I am not outside of Houston, so I couldn't even try this place if I wanted to. But thank you for the recommendation. If I'm ever in the outskirts of Houston, to give something to try, which it probably isn't going to happen for the rest of my life unless I went back into a traditional job or was in oil and gas. I don't know why I'd go to Houston right now ever again. I used to go there like every other week, I feel like, for work.
You're 10 minutes away from me? I hope not.
Bro, Chris, you kill me, bro. Oh my goodness. Trump is speaking now, so
Hold on to your butts.
prepare for me to get stopped out once again.
You live in West LA? You live by father's office? Good burgers there. Oh yeah, I know where you are. Oh, Dutch knows father's office. Yeah, it's good. Good burger place. You know, they have good tacos there on what's called that neighborhood? It starts with an S. Sawtell. Cousins Brothers tacos. Yeah. Probably top 5 taco spots in LA. Oh yeah. There's going to be an
Can't
LA
believe-
meetup. We can all
When?
get together. I don't know, but I know there is.
Yeah, we're coming to every city. That makes sense. If you had seen the other link that was pinned to the chat at one point during today's stream, we are trying to figure that out. So make sure you have registered for future meetups so we can figure out where everyone in the country is to help plan and execute on which cities we want to go to. But yeah, I'm sure we're going to do a lot of the major ones in the coming months, years. LA, Chicago, New York, like everywhere that you would probably expect us to eventually somewhat be.
Jackson Hole, you know, just anywhere really.
Guys, the sooner you fill out that link, the sooner we all get on a plane. So hurry it up.
Salma just wants to go anywhere in a plane.
Let's go, please. Get me out of here.
Yeah, I don't get to travel much anymore, so I'm happy to go just about anywhere these days.
Yep, same. I can't believe YM actually pushed up to what was my old limit.
Oh, it filled you?
Tahiti?
Well,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It filled me, yeah, because I moved it lower, but I didn't think it would come up that much. Let's see, though.
Come to Phoenix? Well, if we did Phoenix, we'd have to do it November through March, or it doesn't work.
Why?
Because it's very, very hot there.
I'd go to Mykonos. Fly me out to Greece. Let's go. Chris, you ever been?
No.
We're about to go, though.
All right. You don't have enough time to meet, time to laugh in Miami? Kite Girl?
Wait,
Did we
Kite
meet
Grill.
Kite Girl?
Wait, yes, we did. We did.
Were you the one in all white? Was she Saturday night? I think your name started with a K. Maybe
No,
it was
that-
Kara.
No, the one in all white, her name started with an S.
Oh, maybe, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I'd go to Hawaii. Hell
Let's
yeah.
not do Phoenix. Listen, we would not have a good time in Hawaii because the market opens at 3 a.m. over there.
It would just be a
Why
very
wouldn't be
different
trading?
vibe.
Well, the market would be opening up when we'd be going to sleep. So
Well, if we stream, we would have the ocean in the background. That'd be cool.
we can get some furu pictures or like our laptop in front of the ocean.
Yeah.
How would you define over trading? Literally over trading. I don't know. What do you mean? How do you define that? Yeah, that's Svetlana. Kite girl.
Yeah, that is her. Trump is live now. Let's see what he
That's
says.
great. I'm gonna get stopped out.
Yeah, you know what would be cool? A streaming house for a week, all of us in there.
I'm down.
You're down for any place outside of your house.
Down.
You're like, I'll go.
Bro, down.
Hey, Salma, down.
Yep.
Down.
Don't even
What?
ask. Yes. Listen, as long as Tracy, Jim, and Pax are there, I'm going. Salma in Miami, did people have their YouTube usernames on their name tags? No, people would just come up to us and tell us, like, I'm so and so from the chat.
Mm-hmm.
No, they'd be
Like-
like, I see you
like
every day.
Lido.
Where?
Lido came up to me and he tried to troll me because the first time I said his name on stream, I said Lido. And so he came up to me and he goes, it's Lido.
See, maybe for some reason, maybe Chris feels the same way, but me seeing it spelled like that, I would never go Lido because of Lido Island.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Well,
My bad.
it's a small peninsula in Newport Beach. So
How the
I've
hell am I
always
supposed
it's
to know
spelled
that?
this. I don't know. I just am saying Chris probably would see it and understands if he's ever been in Orange County, which I'm sure he has before. But yeah, I knew it the first time because I've seen it spelled before. See,
How would
Frank
I
knows
know
Lido
that?
also means beach.
In what language?
Why are you asking me? You think I can speak anything else but English? I barely speak English.
Lido, beach. Let's see. That's an Italian word for beach. Oh, that's cool. Damn, I learned something new. Lido, not
He's
Lido.
not Italian though, is he?
Everyone says my name wrong. It's just,
I don't
it's
think
a
he's
spelling, my
Italian.
friend. I'm sorry.
Trump is talking about lowering drug costs.
Brother, he's gonna pump the market even higher now.
I mean, the trend is still up. We bounce off the daily 9MA, and unless we fail the low of day, then I have to think like sideways market. Plus, ES is in a pretty good range here now, going back since when? Last Friday. I mean, if we can't break lower, this is going to resolve to the more upside. Yeah, that may have been a full breakdown here of this recent breakout in NQ to take out prior day low and then bounce back up.
Yeah, we really did hold that overnight low. Damn.
This is not what I want to see.
Yeah, this looks good for higher here.
All this like structure here too, like the bottom of this node all held before all this poor structure down here. So, I mean, I flattened on the break right here. So whatever.
I still think where you flattened was a good spot to flatten because
It was kind of that invalidation point. And at the time, that was the final, they finally started pressing. We were just kind of drifting lower, which kept me in the trade. But once we got that farther press, it literally stopped like right after I flattened. So whatevs.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to complain out of about 170 point runner. Could have been 260, but whatevs. Don't care. I'm not thinking about it at all.
Are you sure you don't care?
I am not thinking about it at all at this point.
Bro, at least you got a winner.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh my goodness.
No, it was a great trade.
Yeah, good job, guys. You both crushed that.
What time is it? We have 45 minutes left, but if we can form some acceptance back up here, aka a wedging structure, then I'll consider a long. But if not, I'm probably done because we do have earnings coming up, and I'm just concerned we'll be choppy into the close.
Bye, Frinton. Frinton.
Tintin.
Make sure before you head out, make sure you thumb up the stream, please. Please. The setup on a 30-minute still looks good, but he can say anything that will just send us ripping higher here. Gotta wait. I wonder why YM is the one that popped up the most here. K-Wolf, there's really not much going on.
Nope.
If you guys have
there is
questions
not.
for us, we'll take them. If you guys have a topic you want us to talk about, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, guys, fire off a Q&A, guys. It's just not much happening here.
No.
Action was in the morning. You know, you want to make sure you allocate your capital towards the best opportunities. If you're a location-based trader, you know, you're waiting for those spots. And when there's nothing to do, there's nothing to do. We can't force anything.
Location-based, I like that.
Yeah, that's what I focus at. Mean reversion trades. Like in an uptrend, it's very easy. Buy pullbacks into support. Or like a key level, right? Like prior day low,
Yeah.
etc.
So what are you guys doing after the market closes?
I don't know. Making dinner, probably. Hang out with
Brisket?
the baby. No, not. Why do you think I'm making brisket on a random Thursday? You know how long a brisket takes? I got to start it the day before and then babysit it most of the day.
That was insane. I threw him the bait and he just took it.
That what you think Leo and I do is just like cook briskets all the time?
They FaceTime each other. Yo, which kind of brisket you heating up today?
Yeah, that's what we do every day.
Hey, I don't know what you guys do on your free time.
Here's a good question. Nick, in your course, you said you mark on your high time frame charts where big players stepped in. Do you have a threshold for size of an order or a sweep? I don't. I've never had that, but it starts to kind of make sense. Like there's not a good example of one like today of like just an absolute perfect kind of reversal, probably because this one's like news driven and it was like late in the day and we reversed it already. But I kind of know it when I see it. I haven't marked any the last couple weeks. The last one I marked was 23K, to be honest. Because that was where if you were watching the tape and you were watching the delta and you were watching the volume down there, like there was a pretty significant flip in the tape and something that kind of came in. So even down here, like looking at today, like there's no volume massively around 700 that kind of came in that gave me it. Like something that really I would say that is worth marking outside of, hey, this is just a normal longer time frame volume profile type level that I'm going to mark, or that is auto marked for me realistically. But yeah, the last one I really drew that sticks out in my mind was the second attempt at 23K. So situations like that.
The real Morford says, what is the best source of up to the minute news? So there's a little bit of a lag, but Walter Bloomberg and Financial Juice are probably your best bet for news. And then if you're like into stocks and stuff and you want to be up to date with like, I don't know, earnings and all that, you can follow Wall Street Engine on X as well. Street is ST, not spelled out fully. So Wall ST Engine. Those are like my three go-tos.
You said Wall Street. My brain went to Wall Street bets, and I thought you were about to say that for some reason.
No, no, no,
I was
no,
going to
no.
say no.
No, and
That's
like,
just comedy late in the day.
I
and
get
then
my
like the
news from
delay,
Reddit.
the delay is like whatever, a couple seconds. It's nothing crazy. Tracy, yeah, you can also use Tracy. She's
Yeah.
our news source.
Tracy is my personal Bloomberg terminal when I'm on stream.
She does a great job of that. Robin, yeah, they typically will post like old news, months old news.
But yeah, even the delayed section of financial juice and stuff, like that's been more than enough for me to sometimes see things before anywhere else. But the good news between being on stream is like whether Tracy, financial juice, somebody in the chat, somebody knows and usually gets it there before I could even find it. So that's always great. I've never reached the point where I want to pay for like live squawks that are really just probably somebody selling a service that is still just something from Bloomberg that they're then reading out loud. So there still is that latency that exists. That's probably not much different than what I get now.
Robin, the flow
Rack
is not
City,
BS.
that's right. What time is it? We got 30 minutes.
Hey, thanks, Amini. Have a good afternoon. Chi-Town, how do you avoid catching the knife? Well, you need to have rules in place for both the location and then also rules to engage. I mean, you just can't buy blindly. You need to, whether it's order flow or price action or maybe, Fibonacci, like you need to have rules to pull you in so you can engage with the market.
I mean, Gino, Rack City, you guys make good points. Like, you'll never beat the algos to the punch, even if you saw the trading news like right away. But it's still good to know what news did move us, right? So you're in the loop.
Do you need to know though?
You don't need to know, but if you're someone who wants to just whatever, stay informed, then I'm always like, damn, what just pushed us? Or, what just dropped us? Definitely helps to know. Yeah, string B. I'll be back though.
All the fun has really died here, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We partied like right as we were coming on air and then nothing. Oh, hey, Business Doc.
How'd you guys do this week, huh? This month, really, we went almost straight up. And then in the last day or so, we've been sort of having a little bit more back and forth.
Yeah,
Maybe
nothing
some of
like
you guys do better in this environment versus one directional markets.
Nothing beats 20% basically straight up in the NASDAQ. It's always fun.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, how could we expect this kind of move?
I don't know. We've had back-to-back years with this type of one-way freight train momentum, so people are going to get used to it and just let dips work themselves out, and then just buy, I guess, short-dated leaps, because apparently that's the way the market recovers now. We stair step down and then elevator straight up, which is just weird. I do think we were so well hedged towards the end of that 10% correction that it just continued to feed on itself with the war headline. Even though we really haven't had much of a change in the escalation, de-escalation, deal being made, straight being open, straight being closed, and yet here we are, all-time highs. Let's go.
Shapcap, I like that. We do need a female duck.
Can we put a wig on Business Duck?
I feel like Stell probably has one of those.
Do we not have a female business duck?
No, it's just a duck in a tux.
Give production 5 minutes and AI. They'll figure it out.
Send me a picture of this duck. I'll tell Claude to make something.
Are you assuming the duck's gender?
We can call her Daisy.
Trying to push out here.
Yeah, I'm about to close out.
Sideways to higher, guys, as long as we're above the daily 9MA that we just tested. And if we
It's been a
can't
rough
break
week.
lower, we're going to push back up to new all-time highs.
Damn.
We're going to rotate back up to that same spot.
Oh, this is weird because I feel like it can go either way here. Who's at my front door? Oh, it's Amazon. It's always fun.
Do you remember what you ordered?
No clue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just had
I've
to
been
order
there.
a bunch of different stuff. I'm planning my sister's baby shower, so not fun. But
I
someone's
did
got
one
to
of
do
those
it.
back in August, or I didn't plan it. I just bankrolled it, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm planning and bankrolling this.
But that's usually how it works for the person who's throwing it. I've learned. I don't learn these things until I
Go
you
through
get
them.
married. Well, until you get married, apparently, is what I learned.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim.
Because let's be
Appreciate
serious,
that.
no one's asking me to throw them a baby shower, obviously.
Dude, I'm the worst at like planning stuff, but whatever. Second time MQ. This will be the first time I'm an aunt to a boy, so that'll be real fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Oh, they got rejected fast.
I know, I like this. This is good. Now plummet.
Oh. Hey, trader.
Trader 007NQ. Whose
Oh, look at
burner is
that.
that?
Nice rejection here for you.
I still need more. This is not enough.
Peter, we talk about things when things aren't moving.
Who said something?
We have baby showers. I'm out of here. Well, we're trying to talk about the markets too. I think we've definitely been doing that every stage. We were consolidating there for a good 20 minutes.
I don't even see that comment, but I mean, yeah, what would you prefer us to talk about? Sean goes, see ya. Hey, be nice, Sean.
Yo, this is good rejection here. Look at that.
More. Thank you, Peter.
Volatility's here. Salma, where's your short?
Dude, we're basically at my break even here.
Oh, okay. You and Kira, yes.
YM.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you're way off. So here, I'll make it a little bit easier for you. Never NQ. And then it's always ES, RTY, or YM.
Yeah, I know. I remember you trading the RTY more. I guess that I didn't know you were a boomer index enjoyer.
Listen, whatever can make me money, I'll do it.
Hey, that's fair.
Hey, yo.
But out of all of the products that I look at and still, decide to look at, but not actually trade, I just kind of like peek behind the tree and just kind of watch it.
Mhm.
The YM is not one of those.
Clip that. Yeah, clip that.
Wait, what are we clipping? What happened?
Wait, what happened?
Wait, what?
No, Market said it, not me. He said right there, clip that.
But what are we clipping?
He said, I don't know.
All right, you guys are confusing me.
Probably
Anywho.
something stupid that I said. Let's be serious.
Yeah, I don't know, but someone said something. Oh, Joey's here. What's up, Joey? How you doing?
Oh, that's that New Jersey in you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, there's Joey.
Chris is for the streets. That is crazy.
What?
Whoa. I'm just reading the chat.
Chris is probably the best troll behind the best undercover troll on
Bro,
NT
he
Live.
is hilarious. It's always the
Because
quiet
you
ones
wouldn't
you gotta
expect
be.
it, and they're very subtle things that he just throws out there. The best is when I'm just like casually watching him in Merit, and he catches me off guard with just something, and I just start like dying laughing.
That's funny.
They're very subtle.
Oh, I see what you guys are talking. Yo, you guys are so bad, chat. This is
Yo.
why I can't even say anything. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's not worse than Jack's. Listen, it's not. Go ahead, Nick. Go.
I don't know what Chris did. I still to this day do not know what he said, what
It's
he did,
something I
why
said.
it's being clipped.
I don't know either. Mr. Market wrote it right. He's
Bro, delete his comment right now. Oh my God. It's not worse than what Jack said this morning, so it's all good.
What'd he say?
He goes, I can juggle balls or whatever. I don't even know. It was something. It was so out of pocket. And then he took a pause because he realized what he had just said and he tried to just move past it. And then everyone in the chat is like, whoa, pause. What are we doing?
Nobody is safe.
Yeah, it's all good. Listen, guys, it's all context. Context is what matters, okay?
Not when they clip something. They can make context whatever they feel like. Reality can be whatever they want.
Production is very dangerous and scary. Let's go. Thumb up the stream, guys. Please. How many people are watching? 688 lovely people. No, dude, I did not cover.
Hey, there's Cats. Cats, where were you? You weren't in Miami. What's going on?
Jacob, if Jim hears that, he'll spawn.
I mean, a Charleston meetup would be fun. I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
I'm down.
I mean, I just need to go visit Jim anyway at this point and just go hang out with him for a couple days. Next time I'm on the
Go
East Coast.
free XY.
I probably should. Yeah, XY needs to be allowed back to Southern California. So we'll go get him.
Free XY till it's backwards.
What's the next meetup? Is London next?
Yeah, but I don't think everyone's going to that.
I don't
It won't
think
be as big as like
my
Miami.
passport's not even renewed, so I can't even go if I wanted to.
You can if you go renew it right now.
I know
When
I have
is
to do
that?
mine and the wife's, and the name change thing. I started the process, and then the baby happened, and I just never got back around to doing it.
When is London?
I don't
In
know.
June, they said.
I probably won't go to that.
Why? You have anything better to be doing?
It's my girlfriend's birthday,
So bring her.
so probably taking her somewhere else.
Bring her to London. She was cool.
No, she has her own Euro trip coming up in September.
Oh, nice. Bro, what is even happening right now?
Mr. Market, that's good to know. Like I would gladly expedite it. I just am too lazy to it's one of those where it's like without a trip that I actually need it for. I'm just not rushing to file the wife's name change because hers is still I think valid. Mine has expired because I got it done, and last time I got it done was like at the end of college. So yeah, I just need to renew mine and I guess get the baby one while I'm at it because why not?
That's a lot of stuff to do.
You're reading exactly why I've just kind of been like, that sounds like a lot of effort with no trip planned.
Yeah.
How old is your baby, Nick?
She is 18 months, which I think you need another one after they're 2. So maybe I
Is
don't
that
even do
August?
it. November.
November.
How young can babies fly?
Like a
Newborn.
month old, newborn. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I've
really?
seen people do it with the very young babies. I don't think it's recommended. I would imagine from a pediatrician, like an ENT specialist one, they'd probably say it's probably not good for them.
I flew.
do that?
I was like a month old.
But yeah, I think from like 2 months, like there's no issue.
That's an easy answer, NinjaTrader.
But they stopped flying. They stopped being free after 2. So I need to get a couple more trips in before November.
What if you put them on your lap? Can you do that?
That's what you can do until they're 2. After they are 2 years old, they need their own seat. Yeah, see, chat knows everything.
What kind of question is that?
Guys, we got a female business duck.
What? Let me see.
Can we put it on? Can we see it?
Yeah.
You can replace me so I can see it. That's fine.
That's freaking hilarious.
Oh,
Wait,
it's in the
where can
thing.
we see it?
Give production a chance, guys.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah, I could do it. Okay, I thought you guys were gonna do it. All right.
Oh, Nick put it up. There you go.
Do we like that?
That's fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chat, is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Is it a keeper? We can name her Daisy. Wow, looks like me. Bro, you gotta go. You're getting banned, my friend.
That's funny.
Needs a dress.
Cooper, chill. Chill, Cooper.
Oh, brother, this guy
Guy stinks. I love that clip. Okay, I'm gonna take that business duck and I'm gonna try and see if we can get a dress on this thing.
You got a question in there, Nick?
I got a question. Scott, so this is a delta profile for the current swing leg that we are working on. So basically, it's just the aggregate of the delta by price as opposed to just the actual volume by price that you're seeing to the right of it. And good news is we are going to be releasing this for free. So this exact kind of leg to leg delta profile, volume profile indicator that we use, or most of us use, for free on the NinjaTrader ecosystem. Leo's still working on it, but that's coming very, 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 very soon after the DOM gets pushed out next week. So it just gives you, it helps me kind of coincide that with the DOM, with time and sales and everything else, and kind of visualize the auction, who's kind of pushing, pulling. And yeah, that's kind of what it is.
Yo, this is wild watching Claude make this duck.
So as somebody who, you know, may or may not dabble in the AI world here and there, I have found Claude is not the best. Anthropic's models in general are not great at image creation compared to some of the others that are out there. So just an FYI, there are better ones out there.
You could have told me that 2 seconds ago because it just finished making it. Check the chat. It looks absolutely horrendous.
You see my
What the
point.
helly?
What the hell is that, bro?
Looks like just got out of the shower and has a towel on.
We're not using
Oh my
that
god, no, it
one.
looks like Kenny. The way Kenny stands.
I'm about to
It
go
does,
rip
look, it
Claude.
does look like a South Park character.
Yeah.
That is a horrible...
Yo, I think you have
Image.
the free version, that's why.
No, buddy, I just paid for the year. Thank you very much.
Mm.
I'm like, that is a horrible image. You're right. I'm sorry about that.
You got
Salma, you should have used code
Duck.
Vic. It would have gotten you nothing.
Oh, cool.
It was a joke. No, I just learned they gave me like friend guest passes that give people like a free week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
which
show everybody.
I don't think they
Salma.
do free trials, so I didn't get a free trial when I started using this.
Show everybody
Yeah,
your drawing
just-
skills.
Wait, what?
Show everybody your drawing skills with the duck.
Bro, it's real bad. You guys want to see what Claude just cooked up?
Sean, I'm kidding. There's no code for these models. I was being funny. Oh, they're offering 7 days free.
wait,
Okay,
wait.
so it's pointless.
Oops.
That was new.
Hold
They
on.
didn't do that like a month ago.
Bro, what the hell is this? That's exactly what I responded to Claude. What the hell is that?
Yes, exactly.
I told Claude just put a dress on and make the lips smaller, and it just
So there's a little more to image
what trauma
creation
has she
with
seen?
these things.
What the hell is even that?
No,
What
but Claude
the-
is
yo.
Claude is good for just about everything else. For image and content creation, it is awful. Like it is not built in that realm. There's plenty of other better models out there for image.
Rock is probably better.
Yeah, Grok actually is better. So any graphic design stuff with AI, just don't bother with using Claude to do it. Go use one of the others. And maybe Claude can improve it or do other things after, but he's not a great visualizer. Do I use a local model? Yes, I use several for my pipeline. Different things get tasked, different mundane things get routed that doesn't need a better, more critical thinking one. So automating of polling scripts and stuff, like when I grab levels, that's done by a local model. So I don't use tokens for it. Claude just dispatches it.
So Claude doesn't do your videos?
He does parts of it. He does the scoring.
What does that mean?
Well, he grabs. So out of a 2-hour segment that I'm grabbing, like he will help me identify sections and clips
Oh, cool.
based on a scoring model that I built.
Nice.
Do I have my workflow documented? No, not yet. But it's algo time here in 30 seconds. But yeah, more to come on that. I may start putting it out there. But I've also learned there's a lot of products and apps out there that are actually garbage and just wrappers of some of these AI models. And I've done better versions. So when I can actually articulate it, pausing for Kane.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
Thanks, buddy. When I can actually have a more professional looking write-up and repos and things. Oh,
I waited 2 hours for that.
that was violent.
Whoever said I was going to get squeezed out, take that, George.
Yeah, you remembered his name and everything.
Oh, let's go. And now I'm out of my crude as well because today has sucked.
But to answer your question, I haven't documented it because I think I got to be honest, like the
that
clip,
one's cool.
The clip social thing that I've built is better than I would say 95% of things that are like it on the market. And I'm not quite ready or figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. Just being honest, there is an actual viable use case for scalable social clip production from raw files. So there's something I actually have here that's better than a lot of the wrappers out there on the market. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. And how do I know this? Because I tested a bunch of them and a lot of them are they promise a lot of things, but they're actually garbage. the new business duck looks like she's about to lay me off.
She looks like she's about to throw.
She's about to throw a calendar invite on your Outlook with no meeting details.
That's Barbara from accounting.
She is about, yes, the new female business duck is about to do 10,000 employee layoffs.
Bro, Chris, you kill me. Yeah, George, I'm not a scalper by nature. I like to get in and hold for my targets or stop loss. And so if it takes an hour, it takes an hour. If it takes 5 minutes, then it takes 5 minutes. But just happy to be out of that.
Oh, we're getting a nice TSN.
This week has been pretty rough, not gonna lie. Harshul, my targets and stops just based off of levels, really. Pivot levels or fib levels. Sometimes 9 EMA. Yeah, George, this market's not been easy at all, so I hear you. Nice job, String B.
Yeah, congrats, guys. If you guys are having a good week, congrats.
Seriously, yeah.
Oh, what just happened to my music?
I gotta go back and watch my reaction to that.
You're gonna write in your journal.
I gotta clip
down
it
to level 4 next time.
You remember when we were backstage and I said, "Thank God we weren't live"?
I thought of that.
Yeah.
As you were doing that.
Now I want the heart rate cam on Salma when she trades. so I know like what because I think you can see a lot about the type of trader somebody is with how reactions and things happen, organic and versus like expected outcomes and things. It's just, yeah, I think my heart rate is toned down significantly when I guess nothing satisfies that anymore. I don't get excited when things win. I don't really care when they lose anymore. Compared to when I first started, it was probably way different.
Nick is dead inside.
It just depends.
Yeah.
It depends though, because like when we were backstage, we were all on the right side of whatever headline news
and that's
thing.
a different one too, because that for
Yeah.
me, like that went like 150 points, like within seconds in your favor,
Yeah.
which is a different reaction. That's like the slot machine hitting the jackpot kind of reaction.
So that's what that was. And then right now was someone just talked shit. And immediately after they talked shit, it went, straight to TP. And so that was that reaction. But had he not said anything and it just hit, then I would have been like, all right, cool, I'm out of this trade. But yeah, it was just one of those. Thank you for fueling my heart rate. And back to being normal.
And scene.
And lock in. Nah, guys, I just like to have fun.
Salma, I did that once for a customer meeting like that. I was really pissed off about an email and something I had read back in like a real job. And then I had to go in and like put on the character face for a client meeting like seconds later. And I literally did that. I was standing outside the conference room and like turned around away from everybody and did all right, smiles on and like go.
Bro,
Like
I did that all the time. No one gets it.
Sometimes you gotta
God.
just put on that face and play the character that you have expressed yourself as, apparently over email.
Just gotta lock in sometimes.
Lock in.
I can't wait for it tomorrow, 4 p.m.
Yeah, this has been, I guess it's because I never really, in a weird way, as fun as the meetup was this weekend, I didn't feel like I really had a nice quiet weekend. So I'm looking forward to not really, I'm going to probably trade a little bit in the morning tomorrow, but not really doing much for the rest of the day. And then drifting on to a nice, relaxing weekend with the family.
If I could go back to last weekend, I would.
I know, it was a lot of fun. I really did have a good time.
I would. In case
it's like,
anyone...
I love that, like I had never met you in person, but just, it's like no different than normal, how it is on camera or off camera. So just makes me love this, this lovely group of people that Deli and everybody has put together behind the scenes.
100%. I mean go ahead, Chris.
No, you go ahead.
He wants to talk market. Dude, we got 3 more minutes.
I'm sorry for talking markets. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Chris, we're talking about baby showers and things here.
This is not one of those streams, Chris.
I'm sorry. Let me put my chair
go ahead,
back.
Buddy.
Go.
No, it's okay.
Chris,
all right, well, what I was going to say.
The alpha.
He just wants to say we're breaking out of this wedge.
It's okay. On the West Coast, the market's closed already, so.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, guys.
What's up, dude?
Market's closed already on the West Coast?
Yeah.
Nice.
It closed when I got out of my position. For me, at least.
Yeah, that's it. It was over.
Done.
We're going to close it. We're getting a little bit of a roll up here in a Nancy.
Remember, Jim, what I said? They push it.
Yeah.
Pre-earnings.
Yeah.
And then earnings will come out by 6 p.m. Probably will have IV crushed. So who's reporting after the bell? Intel?
Intel.
Is it just Intel? Let me see real quick.
Oh, there's some smaller ones. Some lesser known.
Like Intel is the big one. So Intel probably do something along the lines of what Tesla did, where it's got this big move. And then by the time 6 p.m. rolls around, it's gone the opposite, and market will probably be dropping at the open.
Tesla was fine until Musk started talking.
That's usually how it goes. That's literally how it goes.
Like,
and
they
then
just blow off the call. Just report the numbers.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're right though. We're catching a little bit of a bid here. And
Poor
yes.
Chris wanted to say something, but
I said enough today.
Chris is at his quota. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling so good about this market going into earnings. Bonds are down. Crude's way up, over $96. Gold is just falling apart. Soybeans, corn, and wheat up.
Jim, how many charts do you watch at once?
One.
So you just go through like a watch list real quick when you're doing this?
Yeah. Well, I look at the market analyzer. Well, in the morning, I look at them all one at a time, and I kind of memorize where everything is. And so then, as the day goes on, you just kind of glance at the quote board, and you kind of know where you're at.
Interesting.
But
Cool.
it takes a little, every day you got to do it.
Takes practice is what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, over time, you look at the same charts over and over again. There we go. We're close, right at the point of control. Go figure that. Yeah, you start getting a feel for what the deal is. But I'm with Nick. I'm in bed early, man, and I'm up early.
You guys are so weird.
You're in bed at 8 as well?
Well, maybe not 8, but I try to want to close my eyes by 9. And I'm up at 5:30 to looking at charts and listening to Bloomberg and doing my getting my groove on for the day.
Couldn't tell you last time I slept at 9. But kudos to you
Well,
guys.
it wasn't last weekend. Anyway, great job, you guys, as usual. Let's give these guys a round of applause, please. Good job, you guys. Tomorrow, Capital Preservation Friday, Ferragamo Friday, Unfiltered Friday, all wrapped them into one. We're kicking it off with Blake, Mishai and Blake in the morning, and then Pax is joining us. So Pax is going to be their pre-open and trade the open. So looking forward to that. After that, Christian coming back tomorrow. Sweet.
Yeah.
See Christian in the morning trading the open with XYZ side by side. Looking forward to that. And then Lumi and Stowe are joining you guys as well. And then Lumi and Stowe are going to wrap it up. And remember, 1 o'clock finish tomorrow on a Friday. It's no longer 12 o'clock. So we got some work to do still. This week is not over. So it should be pretty interesting stream tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks everybody for being part of NinjaTrader Live. Means a lot to me. Best chat community, period. If you're not in the chat, we appreciate your love. Thank you. Appreciate everybody who sends me emails and kind of engages with us on X. A lot of good stuff on X, by the way. You should follow these three. They put out some good content, and sometimes they're a little funny, actually. So I'm just saying,
Sometimes.
Anyway, all right, folks. Well, we're done for the day. Most important message, of course. By the way, before we're done for the day, because I'm going to see Chris tomorrow. Nick and Salma, you guys have great weekends.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you. You too.
And I'll wish Chris a happy weekend tomorrow. So, having said all that, most important message of the day: please be safe out there. Be good to each other. We'll see you soon.
Later.
All right, you guys take care. Later, chat.